Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and today I wanted to tell you guys about something I recently discovered, and it is Flashpoint. And if you don't know, Flash is dying in 2020, which is this year, and with it are all of the amazing Flash games and animations that were at least part of my childhood, and I know were a ton of other people's childhood. And it's really sad, when I first heard that Flash itself was dying. I mean, it makes sense. There was like a bunch of security risks and stuff like that, and just people overall didn't want to use it. They'd rather use other things like HTML or Unity or stuff like that. And so Flash is officially dying in 2020, and like I said, with it, all of the Flash games. And that's really sad to hear if, you spent your entire childhood at the library or when at school or, at your dad's office, playing these Flash games. I've spent probably thousands of hours on Flash games, whether it was stuff like the Impossible Quiz, the original Bloons Tower Defense, I think there was like a version of Pandemic on it, this game called Advanced Ninja. Just all of these things just consumed my childhood. And so what Flashpoint is in preparation for Flash dying and all of these Flash games just dying, they are attempting to get as many of them as they can and kind of archive them so people can still play them forever and they won't be fully lost. And so I think as of recording this video, they have a little over 36,000 games and animations in the little software that they made that you can just play and just play as much as you want. I mean, there's even save files, it easily saves, save files in your computer. And supposedly how this does it is it kind of, for some games, because they were almost like website locked, they could only work on one person's website and it would check through the server to make sure it's on that website. That way it wasn't just stolen and uploaded to someone else's, website, because that was the thing with Flash games. It kind of emulates a server, and it runs a server that only your computer can see, so it's not like public, it's not sending any information or anything like that, and it can get through a lot of those checks. And even for the games that need that, or just the ones, there's just 36,000 Flash games that you can just play within like 5 minutes. It overall took me like almost nothing to set this up. All you gotta do is download the program from their website, and they have one that's like the full version and one that is called like Infinity, and the full version just downloads all of the games straight up as well. It's like 280 gigabytes, and it just downloads all of that with thumbnails. And then you have Infinity, which doesn't even have thumbnails, and it doesn't download any of them to begin with. Whenever you play a game for the first time, it will download it, and then it'll keep it downloaded, so you're only really downloading the games you want. So even though I have the space for it, I did not want to wait for that, nor do I want to just download 99% of, I'm not going to play 5,995 of these games. There were only like a couple I really remembered and wanted to play at least for this video. But it's incredible how fast it is. You just download it, you extract it, and then you can read the README if you want some information. But overall, all you got to do is just open up the little shortcut to the application, and there you go. And it's really awesome because not only can you search for all of the old games that you personally remember playing, but they have these awesome curated like playlists on the side. So it's like you can play some of just their favorite Flash games of all time. They're kind of like awards, the best of the best of what they would say. Also, you can just look at tower defense games. What are some of their considered best tower defense games in this time period? What are some of the best escape room games? What are some of the best sniping games? And so that's really awesome if you kind of don't remember exactly what you liked playing, but there were some games that I wanted to go back and play. So one of the first things I did was look at Bloons Tower Defense 5, or not 5, the original Bloons Tower Defense, and I haven't spent a lot of time playing in each of these, but just the fact that I can see these and just all of this being archived makes me so happy, because personally, Flash games were my childhood. I have probably played, like I said, thousands of hours of these Flash games, and learning that they were going to die was really, really, really sad. And so just having this program that I can just open up at any point if I'm ever bored and just play any of these Flash games is incredible. And it also makes it easier than it used to be, because before, you would have some favorite Flash games versus, other Flash games, and you'd have to keep switching between different sites. So I remember XGen Studios was one of my favorite sites to go on. They had all these stick fight games, and they had like a stick fight, it wasn't an MMO, it was like Stick Fight the RPG or something like that. I think that game actually got ported to something that you can buy it on Steam, but everybody had their own sites, but here they're all compiled into one launcher, and obviously they are still trying to get more. They haven't gotten all of them, but they're kind of running the clock on it, because Flash is dying this year, so they're trying to get as many as they can, but at the time being, they still have an insane amount of them, and I would highly recommend you download Flashpoint if you want to just inject straight nostalgia in your veins, if this was part of your childhood, and if not, if you just want to discover something that was a lot of people's childhood and has a huge history in just video game history. I mean, there's so many things like Bloons Tower Defense. It just started off as a stupid Flash game, and it got so popular, the studio actually became something, and they just recently, you know, like a year ago, made Bloons Tower Defense 6, making millions of dollars. It's a huge actual game company. You can buy the games on Steam, on the App Store, on Android, and it's really awesome to just see this. Plus, you probably have some obscure Flash games that nobody else knows about that you do, and they are some of the best ones that you've ever played. And that's what was awesome. It was just awesome discovering these Flash games that nobody else knew about and showing them off to your friends. It was like you were collecting your favorite Flash games and, you know, saving the links and sending them to people. At least that's what it was like in my, you know, childhood. But overall, now that I have this software, and I recommend all of you guys to do this as well, you should let me know in the comments down below what some of your favorite Flash games of all time were, because not only can everybody look at everybody else's comments and see the Flash games, I myself can look at your comments and play those Flash games now that I have access to over 36,000 Flash games at my fingertips. So overall, not a whole lot more I want to talk about in this video, just say how amazing the people that are working on this are, and I just wanted to highlight it so the most amount of people can know, because this is something that everybody, at least anyone interested in video games, should experience. Just the era of Flash games, and I love this, and I love everybody making it, and it just makes me insanely happy. So definitely recommend downloading it. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite Flash games of all time were. And if you enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content. New videos come out about twice a week, whether it's gaming reviews, gaming news, or gaming controversies, anything like that. And if you guys are having a great day today, I hope you continue having a great day. If you guys aren't having a great day, I hope you guys start having a great day. But either way, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See you guys next time.